To be fair, they signed the contract. Yeah, of course. They did sign a contract. I mean, but at the end, like, a lot, from what we can read most of the time, they probably were like, oh, this is, you know, I get to be with other beings that are odd, out of the ordinary. So at first they're like, this is cool. And then like a couple weeks, month in, they're like, why do I feel like we're we're in deep shit? And then like a year later, they're like, ah, yeah, we made a mistake coming here, but we can't really leave because this is the only thing we know now. They were innocent, wanted to make other friends. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And then of course the guy with the upside down face. That guy seems to be the biggest reason why most of the Herman Fuller SCPs are like, yeah, we suffered, because that guy seems to always cause some shit. Always causes some stuff between the freaks and the SCP, the anomalies, and everybody's kind of scared of the upside down face man. Manny, okay. Well, Manny can go shuck a big one, because he's being unreasonable. Cleanliness is our next one. And I can already see a bar of soap. Euclid. All instances of SCP-1957 are held in vacuum sealed containment lockers. Also, I believe Vin1 fell asleep. Or something happened on their side. Inside 77, all containment lockers used in SCP-1957 containment must be waterproofed and checked daily for the presence of moisture. Personnel... neck crack real quick. Personnel assigned to study SCP-1957 are to be screened for the presence of SCP-1957 flakes upon exiting the containment area. Research into how SCP-1957 factored into the creation of the SCP-1837 anomaly is ongoing. Which, if I look back on that one, that was a month ago. Actually, more than a month ago. So let's see if I look at my YouTube studio. Oops, no. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, 1837. That is. Yeah, the broom that cleans the floor of acid. Yes, gotcha. D-class subject interacting with an SCP-1957 instance. He's gripping that sink for fucking his dear life. He's like, God. He's like, God. SCP-1957 designates a collection of. How is that anomalous? Which one? This one that we're reading right now, or SCP-1957 designates a collection of 45 anomalous soaps. Well, it just cleans by itself, and it just the acid just comes out of the broom. It just comes out of it. Yay. Imagine basically like the Mickey Mouse Fantasia, where he makes a broom come alive and the broom just has to clean up, but instead of like having hands and all that, it just like does like that, and instead of water, it's just acid. Yep, plus it's sentient, exactly. Instances of SCP-1957 have varying colors and sizes, with the only unifying features being the anomalous property they share, and that each instance of SCP-1957 has the words "Keep our streets clean" embossed into its exterior. Our streets? You gonna clean the streets with the soap? Application of SCP-1957 to the skin of a human subject partially submerged in liquid water will result in particulates, dead skin flakes, and foreign matter being removed from the superficial epidermis and absorbed into SCP-1957. While applying SCP-1957, subjects will report feeling of cleanliness and strength. Post-exposure, subjects will claim to feel as though they had not bathed for several days and attempt to resume the use of SCP-1957 if it is provided. I assume it's going like they want to use it so often that they're nothing but bones at the end. And even then, they probably will clean the bones away. If the subject is exposed to SCP-1957 repeatedly, they may begin to attract objects to the subject considers refuse. Initially, this will manifest as small particulates in fine matter. Oh, okay. That's why they probably feel unclean. And as time goes on, this effect will increase in its intensity with larger objects being pulled towards the subject's body, ceasing movement upon contacting the skin. Never mind. Okay. So it cleans you so really well, but then everything that's dirt or that you consider dirt gets attracted to you. An upper limit for this effect appears to correspond with the size of the body of water the subject was exposed within, with larger bodies of water increasing the intensity of exposure. Soap that your skin soap. Am I right? I assume autocorrect was in the way again, because I have no idea what he's trying to say. After 2 to 3 weeks after exposure, SCP-1957 will begin flaking particulates onto the subject. Ah! Yeah, okay, yeah, no, now I understand. Soap that makes your skin soap. Okay, gotcha. I think it makes more like your skin magnetic to dirt. It will begin flaking particulates onto the subject if they are still using it. These flakes will cling to living human tissue until exposed to moisture, after which they will detach themselves and begin growing. After 3 hours, these flakes will become instances of SCP-1957. What? Is soap growing out of their bodies with repeated growth of more intense SCP-1957 instances? Testing has shown that objects not normally considered to be refuse may be affected, such as vehicles, abandoned buildings, deceased organisms, and redacted. Subjects may be crushed or suffocated to death due to the pressure created by these objects. Upon the death of the subject, SCP-1957's anomalous effect will cease. SCP-1957 was discovered on the 18th, 1976, after personnel within redacted intercepted reports of its effects originating from the former town of Florida. Agents investigating the area found over affected subjects, with over 45% of the town's residential buildings have been affected. The source of exposure was determined to be a local pool which contained 6 instances of SCP-1957, 20 pounds of discarded newspaper, rusted metal pipes which had been pulled from the pool's underground plumbing, the remains of several abandoned mobile homes which had been parked 2.4 kilometers away, 22 human corpses originating from a local cemetery. Imagine a worm on your skin because a bar of soap made dirt attracted to it. Yeah, it's just like, and it's like, and you're like, okay. But I think that's like the least worrisome part about this. The fact that a car could fly at you because you've cleaned yourself with this soap might be a bit more problematic. Due to SCP-1957's primarily being found within urban areas, it is currently theorized that it was deliberately created and exposed to human population centers. Research into groups potentially responsible for SCP-1957's creation is ongoing. Okay, well that's later down. Okay. As of 8th, 17th, 1978, SCP-1957 has been classified as Euclid. Wait, tornadoes are always dirty. Yep. They will come at you. You'll be attracting tornadoes. Depending how much you clean yourself with this soap and how much water you use with the soap as well. Like if you bathe in it, probably a tornado would be like, well, what do we have here? Don't mind if I spin my way towards you. And then the document recovered from the group believed to be connected to SCP-1957. Regulators Against Filth sent his memo to people of Earth. Are you sick and tired of dirty street corners? Tired of seeing our children trod upon streets of grime and depravity? They say the street sweepers will come and save us from no good dirty two-shoes. But this is a lie from the Hall of Dirty Two-Faces who only want to profit from grime. Each day they send the street sweepers only for the money to be sucked into the spinning cyclones of filth and tears. The world does not have to be like this, friends. Each scrub brings us one step closer to keeping the streets clean. Each citizen can keep it to themselves and not spread the awful worst of filth into the mouths and hair of children. Rid the sidewalks of grime and swirling into damnation. Sincerely, Regulators Against Filth. And the G's is up above for some reason. Red easel trim printing incorporated. Alright. The Earth is dirty, so imagine you go to space. Or like gravity like just gets increased on where you stand. Because the Earth is like trying to like ram you. So you just feel like it's something like all the weight is like as you get pressed into the Earth. And then like the dirt around. You actually just basically get like buried alive. Like something like the Earth like was just trying to like get into you and you just get pressed down and then the dirt around just surrounds you and you're like no! So I think that's what would happen. You just get buried alive. Suffocating, no breathing. And no soap gonna help you with that part. Getting rammed by Earth is a pretty cool death, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I wonder if that happened in any of the DC comics. I mean, we had multiple moments of Superman pulling the Earth, but can you imagine if somebody used the Earth as like as a shot put to like hit an enemy with it? Green Lantern can, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, it hasn't happened yet, right? Because they have pulled the Earth, but they haven't like used it as a weapon yet.